What's up, guys? It's Becca Switzer with Roof Sales Mastery and author of Diamonds in the Sky. And today I want to talk to you about a little something called overhead and profit, aka OMP, aka 10 and 10, aka adjuster's least favorite item to give you under the sun. And so I know that we're going to dive right in here. I know that OMP is like one of the most sought after items that contractors are after, right? Like it's 20% on top of your average job. So the $10,000 job, automatic $2,000 added to that. It's great. I agree. However, I am really feeling crazed by seeing you guys chase your tail playing the games that the insurance companies make you play in pursuit of overhead and profit. And what I mean by that is, guys, for those of you who have been around the block a bit, like you've been in this industry for more than, let's just say, 5 or 10 years, okay? The insurance companies used to say, well, you need 3 trades. It needs to be multiple trades. And then you'd get 3 trades, and that worked for a while, and then they're like, well, it needs to be more complex than that. Like, I know you have 16 trades, but it needs to be more complex than a woman's psyche. And so they play these games with you, and if you haven't caught on yet, their requirements for overhead and profit, they're telling you that it's a specific number of trades or it's complex, but that's not really what they're after. Haven't you noticed that when you say, well, I have 132 trades, they're like, yeah, but it's not complex enough. And when it's super complex, it's commercial, it's a special needs school on a corner of a busy intersection. It's complex as it gets, right? They're like, yeah, well, not enough trades, okay? If you haven't caught on yet, you guys, this is a smokescreen. It's not what they really need or want to give you overhead and profit, okay? And unfortunately, almost all of you are playing that game and you're chasing your tail in a time-wasting, futile argument, okay? Overhead and profit has nothing to do with the complexity. It has nothing to do with the number of trades. By definition, in a homeowner's policy, overhead and profit is awarded when it is reasonably likely that the homeowner would employ the use of a general contractor or the assistance of a general contractor. That's it, okay? Now, some of you guys know that even, but you're not sure how to play the game still. Well, Becca, I know that I'm owed it. I know I'm a general contractor. I know it's not the number of trades. I still don't know how to overcome it. Guys, here's the fact of the matter, all right? I say this all the time about supplements. There is no magic bullet to get overhead and profit 100% of the time. Apart from suing the shit out of everybody, which is not what I like to do because I don't like to invest tons of time, energy, and money into litigation. That's not my style, okay? So apart from that, there are simple tools and strategies and little things that you can say to get overhead and profit, all right? Guys, we use a letter. I've drafted 2 different letters that we use that work really, really well for it. It lays out our argument. It's not even really an argument. It's like a statement. Here's why we're owed OMP. Thank you kindly for putting it on my estimate, okay? And there's a strategy to how to handle the objections, what to say, what documentation you need to supply. And I would say that, and this is an estimate, but I would say that a very fair bet is most of the members using my system get overhead and profit without a ton of flack at least 50 to 70% of the time, which I think is a pretty darn good ratio, okay? So here's the thing. I know somebody's going to email me today and be like, hey, how much could I pay you for that OMP letter? No. Okay, I don't sell this stuff separately, you guys. I have a full program. The reason that I don't is because the letter is great, but the letter is one component of a multi-step system that I teach in my advanced sales and supplement training program. Okay, here's the email you're going to write. Here are the items you're going to ask for. Here's how you're going to position it. Here's the documentation you're going to include. Here's the letter you're going to send. But that's only one part of this machine that has many parts, okay? But guys, my main point here with this message is overhead and profit is not the game that you think it is. If you are participating still in the number of trades or complexity argument, you are wasting your time. And the insurance companies are laughing at you wasting your time, okay? So there are easier ways to do it, guys. I'm not saying that I've figured out everything, because I haven't, and I'm certain that there are people that know more than me. But I figured out a pretty dang consistent way to eliminate a lot of the headaches, eliminate the pissing contests, and dramatically increase your success rate, not only with overhead and profit, but with supplements, all right? So there's two ways that you can go about this game. Actually, there's three. One is, say, screw it, whatever, I'm just going to do it for what they're paying, I'm sick of dealing with it. All right, well, that sucks if that's the way that you want to do it, because you're leaving a lot of money behind the table. Second is, sue everyone. Get a lawyer involved on every claim. Get a public adjuster on every single claim. Bring it to arbitration. Bring it to mediation. Bring it to appraisal. Sue. Go to court. Guys, that's one way to do it, I guess. And if you want to, I guess there's no problem with that technically, but I can tell you that my particular way to kind of approach these things is I have found many ways to get the same desired result, which is you get the dollar amount you're after, or most of it, without having to go through the time, hassle, and spending the money of employing legal assistance, okay? So you can either choose to fight, or you can choose to win. And I like to win without the fight. Sometimes there's still going to be some, arguments back and forth and things like that, but guys, it's easier than you think, and I don't want to use the term easier, it's simpler than you think. You just have to have the right tools and the right strategy. I can help you with that, okay? So stop playing the tail chasing game, learn how to do it right. Like, if other people know how to do it, seek them out, all right? I'm one of those people. I can help you. So that's pretty much it here for today. The last thing I'll leave you with is, guys, and this is related and also kind of not related, but everybody gets so fired up about OMP because it's 20%. Like, overhead and profit, they love it. I get it. My dogs. Ugh. Anyway, so listen, I get it. Overhead and profit, 20%. It's sweet. It's an easy 20%. But guys, honestly, when you see the type of supplements that we teach in our system, 20% looks like pocket change, and that is not an exaggeration. Who cares about 20% that's going to take you 2 weeks of arguing to get if you can get 56% of an increase on the claim with, 6 other line items that the adjuster's like, okay. So honestly, that is the last thing I'm going to leave you with. If you're curious more about that system, check it out, guys. It is fun to do. It works. So you can email me, Becca, BECCA @roofsalesmastery.com. And or you can go to www.roofsalesmastery.com. You can check out the Advanced Sales and Supplement Training Program. And if you want to talk to me about it, then hop on my schedule, and we will talk to you about it. So, all right, guys, adios. I will talk to you guys next time. Thanks for dealing with the hay still. I know it's still there, but I look forward to talking to you guys next time. See ya. Bye. Sorry, they bark. There's people. This is going to go on for a while. I'm just going to wait. Okay, they're done. Nope, they're not. Okay.